Hey everyone, welcome to the Acrylic Asylum. I'm Mike Ferris, and in this painting lesson I'm going to be showing you step by step how I paint this dewdrop piece. So be sure to stay tuned to the end so you don't miss any lesson details, and check out the description box below for a list of colors and materials. So I'm starting off with an 11 by 14 inch pre-stretched canvas. You can use any size or type you'd like. And with my 2-inch flat brush, I just took a little water and I'm just going to make the canvas a little damp. That just helps the paint flow a lot better. And now getting my palette, I've got some raw umber, I've got phthalo blue, phthalo green, and of course titanium white as always. So I'm going to start with this dark color. It's more or less black when you take raw umber and phthalo blue like so. And with my 2-inch flat, I'm just going to go around the edges and down some of the sides and make sort of a vignette look to start with. So without cleaning now, I'm taking some phthalo green and a little titanium white. And with this color, I'm just going to go in and start applying this. And as I come into this darker color, I want to use less pressure on my brush, and this way it will help to blend those two together. So now without cleaning, some more titanium white, and you can see the difference of values here right next to each other like so, and that just helps to show me the difference of values that are going to be taking place, so I know that it's not just one same color. So with this new color now, I'm just going to apply this now. Okay, now picking up a new value here without cleaning, I'm taking phthalo blue, a touch of raw umber to knock that back a bit, and now titanium white to bring it up. And I'm just going to blend that in now, and really you can do anything you want with these colors and blend them however. This is just background. And so now taking some titanium white, and without cleaning of course, and with that just going to go in now with this lighter color. And when I get into these other values again, I want to dust it in by using less pressure on my brush and apply more pressure as I want to lay more color down to cover the canvas with. Okay, and still no cleaning yet, and phthalo green and some titanium white. And with this value now, I'm going to take and run that over on the right side. I want more of a phthalo green feel on the right side and more of a transition into more of this phthalo blue on the left. And of course with our dark going around like a vignette that's complementing all these bright colors. Okay, and again, no cleaning yet, and now changing it back to phthalo blue, a little bit more titanium white. And this just puts it now, again, over on the blue side of this turquoise color. And a little bit lighter, and just gonna apply that right in here like so. And now just picking up some phthalo green right in here. And now a little phthalo blue and white. Came back to that raw umber and phthalo blue for that dark color, and with this dark value now I want to go back in and just sort of reinforce some of this vignette around some of the edges and in some of the corners. So as you can see, I'm just sort of dry brushing over this part where this darker and lighter value come together right here, and I'm just sort of dusting that out, and as you can see it makes this nice transition. So now with phthalo green, a little touch of raw umber to that, And with this dark value, I just kind of want to scratch that in here and there. This is going to help somewhat complement our nice, bright, shiny, reflective dewdrop that's going to be on this wish here. And so these dark little shades here are going to help pop that out a little bit. So I've cleaned off my 2-inch, and now I'm grabbing my number 18 flat brush, a little titanium white now with that, and some phthalo green. I want to make this really bright phthalo green color right here, and I want to dust that out into this darker value and just sort of show some light that's sort of zinging in here. And without cleaning, with that same number 18 flat brush, some phthalo blue, titanium white, and with this lighter blue color, I just want to go in now and hit some of these brighter areas and just sort of take it up and just sort of dust it out again by applying very light pressure with my brush as I come over those darker values. And again, that'll help settle that in and blend it in, making it look really nice and natural. Okay, so now just a hair dryer on medium heat to dry it out real quick. And after that, I used some white wax transfer paper, and I just went ahead and drew that out with a stylus, and I have a short video link in the description box that shows more information on how to transfer images. So now with my 3/8 angle brush, I've got this point now, and it helps to make precise lines. And so I've got raw umber, phthalo blue, phthalo green, some cad orange, some cad yellow, and of course titanium white. And so with phthalo blue and raw umber, I'm going to take our darkest value now, and with the fine tip of this 3/8 angle brush, I'm going to make a very nice precise line, and it's going to help really give the curve of this round shape here, this circle, very precise, and I can stay in within my lines really well with that, as you can see there. So I'm just going to fill this in a little bit and apply this where it goes within our dewdrop. Okay, and also down here on the stem as well. Okay, with a clean brush now, some cad orange, a touch of that phthalo blue to dull it down, and most of that color off my brush because I want to take titanium white and I want this light, dull orange color. And so with that, I'm going to take it on top like so. And I apologize, guys, for the top being cut out just a little bit there, but you just take it all the way to the top and follow the curvature around with this light orange color here. And I will turn my canvas here in just a sec, and you'll see what I did with that color. And so I'm just going to take and make a few indications of stuff like so, and you can make these reflections however you want. So now I'm taking this color down here as well, but I didn't like my angle there, so now I'm turning my canvas, and you can see the top what I did there now. And so with that, I'm going to help to stay within these lines and make this as precise as I can, and this color again goes down here. So if you need to turn your canvas, that's totally fine. Don't feel like you have to fight with ergonomics or something that's not good for your wrist. So now I'm just going to take this color now and just fill that in a little bit down here. Okay, and now that my edges are established, I'm taking my number 6 flat brush now, and with some titanium white and just a teeny bit of that dull orange color, I want to go in here and just brighten some things up with that. Okay, and without cleaning now, I just want to take just a teeny touch of that cad orange and that other dull orange color with it. And I want to get this more vibrant orange now in the mix and apply some of that right here. Okay, now with a clean brush, I'm going to take some phthalo green now, a little touch of phthalo blue, and some titanium white and raw umber just to dull it down just a bit. And again, more titanium white into there. I wanted this to show up a little bit better. And so now just a teeny bit of paint on my brush because I'm just dry brushing, so I'm more or less just scrubbing in just these little random little twirly doos, or whatever you want to call them, this little reflective light that's coming through our dewdrop. So with that, I'm just going to go like so. You can put those however you want. There's no right or wrong on that. So now a little bit more phthalo green, and without cleaning, and I just kind of want to do these darker little highlights here and there. or darker shades I should say. And it's kind of whatever you want to do, you know, you can play these however. It's just showing some reflection, and in this is what makes it look like it's really shiny and vibrant, and also very transparent as well as three-dimensional. Okay, and now I'm just picking up some more titanium white, and I want to brighten these things up just a little bit here and there, but not every single bit of them. I want to leave some of them a little bit duller, and this just shows different light transitions and a little bit more realism happening within this. Okay, so I just took some Phthalo Blue and a little Phthalo Green with no titanium white, and I'm just making these little dark spots here and there. So with that dark color now left on my brush, as you can see, I'm brushing right next to that dark value that we laid down first, and that just helps show some dimension, and as you can see, it brings out more of that round look to it. So now with a clean brush and just titanium white, I'm going to go in here and just sort of dust some of this white over and not cover all that color up. And now some of that dull orangey color again and titanium white. I'm going to go in now and apply some of this orangey color down here and just sort of here and there. Okay, now with a clean brush, just some Phthalo Blue now and titanium white. I want to make this really light, vibrant blue, and right here there's going to be some direct highlights that are going to be hitting right here. Okay, so now taking titanium white without cleaning my brush, and this is now my number 2 flat brush that I'm doing those highlights with, and here and there just going to dance those, and I'm also going to put one right here as well, and then also some lighter stuff there. Okay, so now Phthalo Green and some titanium white in the mix. I did not clean my brush. And again, right here, I want to make some of these other twirly highlights just a little bit more brighter. So now with my number 2 flat brush, a little bit of that cad orange, that dull orange color, and that titanium white. I want to come back up here now and sort of redefine these and bring them down just a little bit. And again, you can do these however you want. This is why this is a beginner, simple, easy painting, because there really is no right or wrong. However you want to do these reflections and all these swirlies, put them however you want, just as long as there's changes and the values are different. So now I'm just putting some of that dull orange color back into here. And now with a clean brush, just Phthalo Blue, Phthalo Green, a little touch of white, and I just want to reinforce some of these swirled highlights. Okay, so with my number 2 flat brush now, some titanium white, a little bit more orange in that dull orange color, and I want to scrape some of that in right here. And now with the clean brush and pure titanium white, I just want to come in here now and sort of settle that orange down a little bit and brighten some of this area up. Okay, and now for the wish flower, I'm going to take some Phthalo Green, Phthalo Blue, a little touch of titanium white in that. And with this very light turquoise color, I'm going to dry brush by putting barely any paint on the brush and no water. And I'm just going to dry brush and scratch that in and make this out of focus parts of this wish plant here. Okay, so with a clean brush now, cad orange, a little cad yellow, and a little touch of raw umber will go into that just to dull it down. And with this color here, I'm going to go into the top of this stem here and just sort of blend that down into that darker value a little bit. Okay, so now with some titanium white and a little touch of yellow, I'm going to take my script liner brush with lots of water and I'm going to start dragging it down and doing these little stems here. And so with the script liner brush now, you want to use a lot of water because this will be a very jagged, broken line instead of a nice crisp line like that if you don't have enough water on that brush, so that's very important. Okay, and so now I'm just going to take this light yellow color now, and I'm back to my number 2 flat brush now. So that's just a little bit of cad yellow and titanium white, and I'm just going to start making the center that comes out a little bit like so. So I'm just using the edge of my number 2 flat brush, and with some more titanium white, I'm just going to go in and just sort of drag this out on the edge of it and just sort of brighten some things up. So without cleaning my brush now, I'm taking just titanium white and just the edge of that number 2 flat brush. I'm just going to make some little dots down. This is just a little bit of the drip coming from the water drop a little bit, some little dew action going on there. And now just taking some more of this white. And as you can see in the middle, I did put a lot more titanium white and I did fade it out into that more bright yellow color there. So now with my script liner brush and titanium white and lots of water, I'm going to sign this piece right here. I want to thank everyone so much for joining and watching me, and if you found this lesson to be inspirational and enjoyable, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the lessons I'll be putting out on a weekly basis, and share with your friends, families, and neighbors, or anyone that you know would like to learn acrylic painting, and give this one a try. This one you will definitely pull off. It's very simple, nothing to it, and if you have questions and comments, leave that down below, and until next time guys, happy painting.